Hey, what's up YouTube? Boss of Cards here. It's awesome to be back with you guys again. Today we're going to do the second third of this booster box opening. And by the way, if you haven't checked out the first part, you should be there. Go and check it out on my YouTube page. That's where you can find it because I'm giving away a free pack if I can get that video to 1,000 views. That'll be a pack from one of my future box openings. And it'll be a lot of fun, and I got some really good stuff, so I encourage you guys to go check it out, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, so we can all help each other out. But so today what we're going to do is we're going to do the next 12 packs from that box. And so without further ado, let's jump right into it. I really like opening Roaring Skies personally. I think I like the cards in Roaring Skies. Artwork is also playability-wise, I think I like them better than those in Ancient Origins, which is newer. So here we go. Here is pack number 1. And as always, I'll be giving away the code cards. Alright, and let's jump right into it. So we have a Meowth, Cascoon, Hawlucha, Dratini, Ancient Trait Natu, Manectric, Double Dragon Energy, nice to see, Tropius, a Reverse Hollow Banette, which is also a rare, and a Dragonite rare. So there are 2 Dragonites in the set. One is an Ancient Trait and one is this one. Both of them not really playable. The Ancient Trait one, though, has some really cool art. So look for that in one of the previous box openings that I have. Alright, here we go, pack number 2. Here's the code card. And moving on, let's hope we get some stuff and start this box video strong, just like we did the last one, because the last one we got some really good stuff in there, and it'd be fun to do the same. So we have a Dratini, Inkay, Natu, Ancient Trait Natu, Togepi, Ninjask, Shelgon, Revive, a Reverse Hollow Zekrom, which is also another rare, and a Swellow rare. Alright, moving on. Pack number 3. Here we go. What do you think we'll get? So hopefully we see a Latios on the front. It'd be really cool, really awesome if we pulled a Latios EX. You never know, obviously, but we can always hope. Here's the code card. Alright, and we have a Spearow, Wingull, Binacle, Pikachu, Inkay, Altaria, Executor, Trainer's Mail, a Reverse Hollow Cascoon, and a Full Art Thundurus EX. That's really awesome. I haven't pulled this card yet in either its regular or its full art forms. The texture, it gets me every single time how cool the texture is on it. So if we take a look at the card, it has 170 HP, which is on the lower end for EX Pokemon. Still not too bad. Considering they typically have either 170 or 180. So it has an attack Headlock for a Lightning and a colorless 30 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. If tails, your opponent's active is now paralyzed. That's not a bad attack. It's a little expensive for what it does, but it's cool anyways. Also for 3 Lightning, Voltage Rush does 150 and 50 to yourself. All in all, not a really playable card. But the artwork on it, just like all the other EXs in this set, is really cool and a lot of fun to look at. So we'll set you back there. Don't think that'll see a whole lot of competitive play, if any. Maybe in some fun decks, but probably nothing much beyond that. Alright, here we go. On to pack number 4. Here's the code card. Let's see if we can go for 2 in a row. It always bodes well for the rest of the box, considering we pull more good cards early on. Here we go. We have a Gligar, Shuppet, Meowth, Cascoon, Hawlucha, Wide Lens, Fletchinder, Ultra Ball, a Reverse Hollow Bagon, and a Skarmory rare. Alright, here we go. Pack number 5. Ooh. Hit the camera there with some of that stuff. Here we go. Here we have the code card. And as always, let me know what you guys get with the code cards, because it's fun for me sharing what I get with you, and it's always fun for you guys to share stuff back with me so I can actually see what you get. But here we go. We have a Nincada, Swablu looking really happy, a Voltorb, That looks kind of like, it reminds me of from Pokemon Red and Blue, the power plant, when you had to surf around one of the rivers and actually get there right around a little before Lavender Town, I want to say, but that's what it reminds me of. Togepi, Shuppet, Fearow, Unfezant, Electrode, looking like he's about to explode, and a lot of people not really wanting him to do that. A Reverse Hollow Electrike, and a Togekiss Ancient Trait Rare. Really cool. We've looked at this card a little bit in previous ones, but it probably won't see a whole lot of play necessarily. It just helps you attach basic energy from its ability when you play this card from your hand. But it's cool anyways. The artwork, the sheen is really nice, and the artwork is really cool. Moving on, this is pack number 6. And on the Struggle Bus for opening. Here we have the code card. Alright, and here we have a Nincada, Binacle, Spearow, Dunsparce, another Voltorb, Silcoon, Steven, Gallade Spirit Link, a Reverse Hollow Swablu, and a Victini Rare. Moving on to the second half of the box, we got another Latios pack. Hopefully this Latios pack does just as much for us as the last one did, and we pull some kind of an EX out of there. That'd be really cool. Alright, here we have the code card. And starting off the pack, we have a Voltorb, Inkay, Cascoon, Meowth, Binacle, Ultra Ball, Pelipper, Switch, a Reverse Hollow Meowth, and a Dustox Ancient Trait. Alright, down to our final 5 packs. Here we go. Let's keep this box opening to be really good, and hopefully we pull some more out of this pack right here. Here we have the code card. So after, since this is my 4th box, what I'm going to do is a summary video at the end of these 4 boxes that sort of details how likely it is, or how likely it seems to at least pull certain cards from the box, such as like hollows, ancient rares, and certain reverse hollows, I guess. But so we'll go over just a brief run over what I got, and sort of what to expect as a whole for when you actually buy packs or buy a booster box. So here we go. Starting off the next pack, we have Wurmple, Bagon, Binacle, Gligar, Meowth. Oops, a lot of my cards fell over there. Electrode, Altaria, Executor, a Reverse Hollow Togetic, and a Banette. Alright, 4 packs to go. Here we have the code card. Alright, and we have an Execute, Hawlucha, Pikachu, Natu, Spearow, Tranquil, Wally, Silcoon, Reverse Hollow Skarmory, and a Xatu Rare. Alright, 3 packs to go. So plenty of time to pull another, or even 2 if we were really lucky, Ultra Rares in this part of the box. Here we have the code card. Alright, and we have a Nincada, Pidove, Dunsparce, Voltorb, Pikachu, Dustox, Fearow, Unfezant, a Reverse Hollow Wurmple, and a Gallade. That's awesome. I think I've got one of these already. Still really fun to pull them regardless. As we talked about briefly, Gallade isn't really playable in this format. It does have its Piercing Prizes attack is a decent come from behind move. If your opponent's close to winning, it does 50 damage for each of your own remaining prize cards. Or sorry, 20 damage on top of 50. So that can actually do a pretty reasonable amount of damage, but it is kind of expensive at 3 Psychics. That's really cool. We'll set him back there with Thundurus and move on. So we still have 2 packs to go. Here we have the code card. And here we go. We have a Wingull, Fletchling, Bagon, Electrike, oops, bumped the camera, Taillow, Skyfield. That's good. I haven't pulled a lot of Skyfields yet. And that's certainly going to be played a lot with the colorless Mega Rayquaza. Speaking of which, we have the Rayquaza Spirit Link, Gliscor, a Reverse Hollow Shuppet, and a Salamence Rare. I don't think I've pulled this one yet. Possible if I have. Salamence is never really a particularly playable card, but it always has some really low energy, high damage attacks. I think a lot of previous Salamances have also had 3 attacks on them. So if we look at the first one, by the way, it is Dragon type, so you have access to double Dragon energy. It has an attack Shatter. For 1 fire, it does 60 damage, and you discard any Stadium in play, which is honestly really solid, especially if your opponent has a Stadium up and you just you don't have anything to replace it with from your hand, but you really just want to get rid of it. That's really awesome. Power Howl for a water and a double colorless does 20 times the damage, the number of, English can be really challenging. 20 damage times the number of cards in your opponent's hand, which could work against your opponent if they have Skyfield. Actually, sorry, I was thinking if they're going to couple that with Colress, but now with Colress being out of the format, that's probably not so good. And Steam Blast, as they've had before, does a massive 170, but at the cost of discarding a lot. All right, last pack. I don't actually think I've seen any Deoxys so far in the set, so hopefully it'd be a nice way to round it out. It doesn't have to be an EX, but if we could really get a Deoxys, that'd actually be really cool too. Here's the code card. All right, and starting off the final pack, we have a Fletchling, Execute, Taillow, Electrike, Bagon, Pelipper, Togetic, Latios Spirit Link, a Reverse Hollow Pikachu, and a Shedinja Rare. That's too bad. I was hoping for a Deoxys or anything else, but that's at least it's a rare, I guess. So looking at what we got in this part of the box, we have a Full Art Thundurus, which was brand new to my collection. And we also have a Galladiax. Neither of these cards is particularly playable, but they're still good for collecting purposes. So like I said at the beginning, I'm working on the other video to get it up to 1,000 views and preferably 50 likes and hopefully some more subscribers in the process. Because then I'll donate a pack from one of my future boxes. So as always, I'd love it if you guys would like the video and subscribe in the comments section below. And you guys are the reason I keep making videos, so I really appreciate all you watching, and I'll be back as soon as I can. See ya.